welcome to today's episode of 10 Things You Might Not Still Know About Half-Life 2. If you learned something new, leave a like, and if you didn't, still leave a like because you're just such a nice person. With all that said, enjoy the rest of the video and just know that Gordon Freeman approves of you watching this. Did you know if you were to take out certain zombie screams from the in-game files and reverse the audio, you would hear a very disturbing sentence? In Half-Life 1, one of the easy and comical sentences to remember from various guards is them telling you they will later buy you a beer.
Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer. Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer.
In Half-Life 2, Barney will say something very familiar to this.
About that beer I owed you.
Most of the characters' faces in Half-Life 2 are actually based off of real people. For example, Eli's face is actually one Valve got from a beggar out in the streets. This is actually a Half-Life 2 Episode 2 fact, but I just thought it was so cool, so did you know Aperture Science is actually mentioned in Half-Life 2 Episode 2? If you don't know what Aperture Science is, well, it's only the rival science facility of Black Mesa. The game Portal takes place in the Aperture Science facilities, meaning that this proves that both Half-Life and Portal take place in the same universe. Hopefully I pronounced this right. The Ichthyosaur, the gigantic fish that nearly eats you when the teleportation process goes haywire at the beginning of the game, is actually the only appearance this monster makes. It would have been in the ocean in the coast level to stop you from venturing far out into the ocean, or in the lake at the beginning of the Ravenholm level, however it just never did make it. Did you know G-Man is never once referred to as G-Man or any name in fact in any of the Half-Life games or DLCs? People derived the name G-Man from the label on his character model within the game code in Half-Life 1, so this really isn't a Half-Life 2 fact. Originally there was going to be a friendly alien that would follow you around at certain parts of the game. This alien's task would have been to eat all the dead enemies that Gordon Freeman killed. However, the AI would have been too complicated to program and so it never made it into the final game. Did you know? If the music track radio in Half-Life 2 is played backwards, it's possible that you might actually faintly hear a woman saying either "Gordon, can you hear me?" or "G-Man, can you hear me?" You might notice G-Man stalking you from afar in various locations of the game. However, no matter how fast you try and get to the location he is at, you either won't be able to get to this impossible to reach location or he will just have vanished. The music that plays at the beginning of all of Valve's games when a picture of a character with a valve in their head appears, hazardous environments, is actually a track in the Half-Life 2 soundtrack. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this fact episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more fact videos from me, feel free to subscribe, and if you have any future suggestions whatsoever for a fact video, let me know in the comment section below. I will be sure to come around to it eventually. So until next time, thanks for watching.
If I found a way to be happy